It is 16:53 on Saturday, May the 16th. This was a horrible intro. Welcome to episode 40, I think. I don't even know if I got the numbers right. Episode 40. Wow, we're 40 episodes in. How about that? How's about that? Wow, what a horrible video series. Tonight's video will be much more simple. Yesterday's video was quite complex in the sense that I did a 10 Pop-Tart taste test. That was pretty insane. It was, I think it was the longest video of the video series so far. At the very beginning, I had a lot of fun. I was having a lot of fun eating the Pop-Tarts, and then at the end, I was like, did I have too many Pop-Tarts? There were 10 of them. I think I definitely ate at least half of each one. So, but I think I did more. I don't know if I ate 2/3. It's quite possible that I did. But I ate a lot of Pop-Tarts. So, but if I did eat 2/3 of each Pop-Tart, that would be 6.66 total Pop-Tarts that I ate. And that's too much. Anyway, tonight's episode is much more simple. As you can see, we have the tubetti. I did not stir it in because I think it looks better when it's not stirred into the sauce. When the sauce is just like on the top like that. But when I eat it, I do stir it in because I don't know why I do that. I do that. So there it is now. And for dessert, we are going back to the Longo's brownie, which is amazing. I've already eaten one of these on the video series. And we also still have these things. These are the 2-bite brownies that I got at the Superstore that I was sort of just not gonna eat. Let's just bring this over. Yeah, I was sort of, because back when I got a bunch of stuff at the Superstore, I got that other chocolate fudge brownie and the brookie, if you remember those. And let's just listen to we'll check out what we're listening to. That's Cohesive Deterioration from February of 2024, by the way. The full song. I don't know why, I just had a hankering to listen to this song. So I put it on. So what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the brookie. And the brownie and the brookie. So yeah, I was not impressed with those items. So what? So, and yeah, I'll talk about that later. For the 2-bite brownies, it was the same company made the 2-bite brownies that made the chocolate fudge brownie. So I was not impressed. However, I did open it up like a week or two ago to smell it, and they smelled good. So, but I still wasn't going to eat them. But then today I was like, okay, I'm having the Longo's brownie, which I know is good. And then I thought, hey, should I like pop a couple of those 2-bite brownies in as well? So I'm going to have a double brownie episode tonight. So that's pretty good. All right, so let's just start eating as soon as possible. I've already shown you a close-up. Oh, tubetti, my beloved tubetti. Haven't had this in several days now, I guess. Been eating the chicken chunks and the taters, which have been awesome as well. But I'm out of carrots, baby carrots. So I thought I'll just have the tubetti tonight, Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday, and the day after, Monday. And then Tuesday, I go into town for my excursion, where I will be having pizza for supper. Oh man, so good. I love this so much. It looks really good, doesn't it? Does it not look very good? I think it does look very good. So I haven't eaten any more Pop-Tarts since last night. I don't know if I will. Honestly, I was thinking about the blueberry Pop-Tart today. I'd like to, snack on one of those one day. Probably not anytime soon, but oh man, this is just so good. Yeah, Monday is going to be an off day for me. I'm not going to make a video on Monday. And I'll probably just have 2 chocolate bars for dessert. I'll have this, and then I'll have 2 chocolate bars for dessert off camera, so that'll be fun. Bit of drama today when I was walking the dogs. I mentioned I saw a coyote the other day. That's when I was walking alone. And then today, when I was with the dogs, we encountered a porcupine. So those are always the worst to encounter. Those are the worst, with that and a skunk. Those are the worst animals to encounter. Because I don't know what's worse, a skunk or a porcupine. Probably a skunk, especially if the dog gets sprayed. Because that smell doesn't go away for like a month. But yeah, it was a close call today. Luckily, the dogs didn't get quilled. So I was trying to think. Obviously, the youngest dog hasn't been quilled yet. I was trying to think if the other dog did. I don't think she has, though. Every other dog, though, that's been out here has been quilled. So, but yeah, they started running off into the woods. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And then I saw this big thing starting to climb a tree. And I was like, oh shit, that's a porcupine. And so I started calling the dogs. Thankfully the female came as I was calling them. She's the older one. I think she knows better. Though I still can't remember if she's been quilled or not. She definitely hasn't with me. So, but I don't know if she has. Meanwhile, the younger dog was just way too excited to see an animal. And so he was, running around, jumping at the tree and stuff like that, being an idiot. He would not listen to me. And so I had to go into the woods, go after him. And then he finally came back. And then he was very well behaved after that. So I think he was just overly excited. Thankfully, he didn't get quilled. But yeah, I remember the first time one of my dogs got quilled. It was, these dogs aren't my dogs, but I guess it was the family dog. So back in 2005, is who I sort of inherited, the family dog. 2005, when we moved out here, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was walking the dog. It was only one dog at the time, Kirby. And this was actually on my birthday in December. Walking the dog, come across a porcupine. Kirby goes after it. Unfortunately, it was out in the field, so there were no trees. So the porcupine was just like sitting there, hoping it wouldn't have to, fight a dog. My dog kept going after it, sticking his nose right up to it and barking at it. And he kept getting quilled over and over. He got quilled like 3 times. And so after it's all said and done, there were quills all over his nose and his snout, and he lifted up his lip, and they're in his gums. So he got it really bad. So we take him to the vet, and he had to be sedated because there were so many quills. And so the vet he grabs pliers, starts taking them out, and he gives me a set of pliers too so I could help him. Because there were so many. Oh, this is so good. Okay, let's just pound this. Started telling a story and got carried away there. Last bite. All right. Well, that was awesome. I love that meal so much. So easy to make. Unfortunately, there's no chicken thigh in the sauce anymore, but it still tastes perfect. All right, so I got to bring the brownies out. This should be very straightforward. I don't even think that, I was trying to remember if I nuked the brownie in the microwave or not. The Longo's brownie. I honestly don't think that I did because it tasted so good without even needing to be nuked. So what I do have to do is I've got to get a big old glass of milk. That's for sure. I have to make sure my plate is dry. There's a little bit of water on it. Still a bunch of water on it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to eating this brownie because from what I remember, it is very, very good. So this is the best brownie so far that I've eaten on the video series. I've eaten quite a few actually. First one I ate, what was the first brownie that I ate? Oh, it was a triple chocolate brownie. No, I think if you want to count it, the brownies on the brownie chocolate cheesecake were my first ones. And those ones are really good too. Those are right up there with this one, the Longo's brownie, except they're sort of part of a cake. So I don't know if that really counts. I mean, I guess it does count, but. And then I had the triple chocolate brownie. That one was pretty good. It definitely tasted better when you nuked it in the microwave. And then I had the chocolate fudge brownie from the Superstore. That was sort of disappointing. And I guess the brookie as well, if you want to count that as the brownie, that was also disappointing. And what else? And then this one. This Longo's brownie that I'm about to eat. This is the best one. But I think the brownies from the cheesecake also are up there. They're basically tied with this, if not better. So what am I doing here? I need to make sure that it looks good. Does that look good? I think it does. Yeah, so these ones are new as well, the 2-bite brownies. 2-bite brownies. Yeah, it was the same like the Farmer's Market brand from the Superstore. 2-bite brownies, mini brownies. But when you open up the package, they do smell good. So I'm assuming it's definitely a different recipe than that chocolate fudge brownie that I had made by the same company. Yeah, they do. It does smell really good. Feels like they're going to be quite decadent. They look very moist. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, they look very moist. So it's funny. I wasn't even going to eat these. Their best before date is the 24th. So I still have. What day is it today? It's the 16th. So I still got a week left. So, but first of all, I'm going to save that for after, I think, or I could just do them all at the same time. Yeah, so what I have to do I have to take this off somehow. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Freaking. There we go. Perfect. I'm just going to move my milk out of the way first. All right, so now we have to transfer this huge brownie. By the way, I mentioned, I think the previous time that I had this, I had 2 end pieces. So there, wait a minute. Oh, I thought this time I only had 1, but I don't think that's true. It looks like I do have 2 end pieces. So scratch that. I was about to say that this one only had 1 end piece and 3 middle pieces, but I don't think that's true at all. So ignore me. Come on. Oh, this isn't coming off. How did I do this the first time? Did I use the spatula? No way did I use the spatula. I think I'm just going to have to cut it in here because it's being difficult. Okay. Oh yeah, it's very, very moist. Okay, so I did that. Now which side do I take? Honestly, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter either. How am I going to do this? There we go. Come on. This is like way too hard. Why is this so hard? There. I think it was stuck on the plastic or something. I'm surprised I didn't impale my eyeball, my knife. Definitely tastes good, that's for sure. Okay, so let's stick this back in its compartment. All right, have that tomorrow for tomorrow's video. And hopefully these are good as well. So yeah, I think I'll take a couple out. I don't know how many I'm gonna eat of the 2 bites. So what's the stats on the 2 bites, by the way? I think 3 is the serving size on the 2 bites. Oh, it's 2 per 2 brownies. Honestly, there's only 14 grams of sugar per 2 bites for 2 of the brownies. That's really not much at all. Wow. Okay. So there's 1. There's 2. So I'll start with 2, and I'll see if I can eat any more after that. Because I think this brownie right here, what's the deal with that? I forget. It's like 100 grams of sugar. Per 1 piece is 13 grams, and I had 8. So what is that? Okay, so let's just say it's 10 grams. That would be 80 grams of sugar for 8 of them. Yeah. 10 grams. But then you have 3 left over, so 3 times 8 is 24. So yeah, it's 104 grams of sugar, right? Plus these extra 2. So kind of high on the sugar today, but what can you do, right? I do have a day off incoming, so. All right, so what I think I used to do back in the day, I think I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this. How's about this for a dessert? Okay, so I guess I just use my fork now. All right, so let's start off with the Longo's brownie. You can definitely see this, right? Yeah, I don't think I gave you a close-up. That was really rude of me. I gave you a close-up of the 2 bites, but not of the... Like, look at how moist that the Longo's brownie is. So there are chocolate chips in the bottom, and then it's super rich on the inside, and then it has a crackle top. I think that's what it's described as, having a crackle coating or something. Okay. Oh my God, is that ever good? Holy cow. Holy moly. Oh yeah, that is rich. That is decadent. That is amazeballs. And it's so soft already. You don't need to nuke it. Oh my God. Is that ever good? I still have 3 left. Wow. Okay, let's just continue. So I'll do one more. Maybe I'll try the 2 bite for now. I don't know where the 2 bite brownie originated from. This used to be a thing though. It still is a thing, obviously, but I can't remember getting it. But I feel like now multiple brands use the 2 bite brownie, like that phrasing. I don't know if that's true or not, but oh yeah. Yeah, this is good, that's for sure. This is way better than than their other brownie, their chocolate fudge brownie. Or it did just break in half. Yeah, that other chocolate fudge brownie that I got at the Superstore, made by the same farmer's market type of company. It was not as moist as this, that's for sure. But the Longo's one is still better. Yeah, this Longo's one is just obscene. Oh my God. It is just absolutely redonkulous. Just absolutely incredible. This is definitely going to turn into like a regular dessert item. So I think it's $7.99. So it's like $8. So and I have it over the course of 2 days. So $4 for dessert. It's definitely cheaper than cake. But it's really hard to compete with cake. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting cake on Tuesday. I was starting to think, wait a minute, I'm getting two pizzas, and I'm getting cake, and I'm supposed to have cake for dessert after I eat pizza? That's gonna be way too much. But then I realized, so basically I was still stuck on whether I want to get 2 small pizzas or just 1 large pizza and have half of it something and half of it the other thing. It's cheaper just to get a large pizza, but I was curious how, like, portion wise, do you get more from half of a large or from a small pizza? So I went on their website today because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. So I went on their website and and they have calories, the amount of calories per slice, depending on the size of pizza and the toppings and all that sort of stuff. And so I was able to figure out that the large pizza is cheaper compared with 2 small pizzas, and you also get more with the large pizza, with a single large pizza compared with 2 small pizzas, which made me feel better because I wanted to get the 2 small pizzas, and I was hoping that it wouldn't be as much as a large pizza in terms of caloric intake, and like you get less. It is more expensive to get 2 smalls, but they also look nicer because they are their own pizzas, and I'll have 2 of them. So I forget why I started talking about this, but I did want to seg into the cake. So, and that made me feel better about eating cake for dessert after eating a pizza, because I remembered how I did eat one of those small pizzas for lunch that one day, right? And I got through it, no problem. And then I had Indian food, a huge plate of Indian food for supper, and what did I have? Like 7 donuts for dessert. So what I'm trying to say is I feel a lot better now because I am having a burger and fries for lunch on Tuesday, and then I'm having a pizza for supper. And then I think I can squeeze in cake. I might have to cut the cake in. I might not be able to eat a full third of the cake. Also, it depends on which cake I get, how much it weighs. This is all unknown at the moment, but I feel better that I will be able to eat cake on Tuesday because I'm just having a small pizza. It's not like I'm gonna have a huge, gigantic pizza, then I have to have cake after that. So that's what I wanted to say. Also, so we're in a little bit of an intermission right now because I had half of the brownies. So I'm just gonna go off. I did have one more thing to say. So this is something I wrote up today. Did I write it up today or yesterday? I think I wrote it up today, this morning, I think. But yeah, this is my itinerary for Tuesday. I think you can read it, right? I mean, assuming you can read my handwriting. I don't know. There are times up here though that may be too small. So basically I'm going first at 11. So I leave here at 11:30. I go to Shoppers Drug Mart and I look for school snacks and I get there around 11:50. So I timed everything out because I want everything to work out. And so I made this today to make sure it would all work out. So I'm planning my day. And then after that, I go to Bulk Barn, which is in the Superstore Plaza. All of these stores are in the Superstore Plaza, so this is all easy to get to. I go to Bulk Barn, and I get there at, what does it say? 12:05-ish, so like 15 minutes later. I'm giving myself extra time just in case. And I get a variety of candies. So I'm gonna get a whole bunch of candies, and then I'll do a taste test of the candies. I'm only gonna get like 4 of each candy, so I'm not gonna get a lot of each candy, but there's gonna be a lot of them, like probably 20 different varieties. So that'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I just remembered, that is supposed to be a dessert as well. That might be the first dessert, along with the after the pizza. I don't know. I just remembered that. I'll have to figure that out. I mean, the candy can sit for a while. It's not like it has a really quick best before date or anything. Anyway, so that's Bulk Barn. Then I head over to Hero Burger, and I get a smashed burger and fries. I get there around 12:20 at Hero Burger, and I'm going to make my video. So I'm going to order the food, then I'll have to find somewhere to eat it. I could go to the place I went last time where I ate my pizza, or I could go across the street to the skate park. There's like a park over there. I saw a bench there that I could sit in. That would actually be really nice. It'd also be pretty cool to have a new location. By the way, weather is getting even warmer now for that day. So it's up to 29 degrees now, the forecast for Tuesday. There's still a risk of thunderstorm, but come on. I want to show the 14 days. Yeah, so here's Tuesday. Can you see that? Oh my God, I hate that. So Tuesday is 29 Celsius. I did check, and that's 84 Fahrenheit. So it's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. I don't know what I'm going to wear. Oh, I did buy some new boots. So, because I needed new boots, new rain boots. I wear rubber boots every day. I wear them in the winter. I wear them in the summer. I have winter ones that I wear in the winter. I'm still wearing them now, but I'm going to switch over because it's getting warmer. So I think I wear the winter ones. What is the fifth for like 6 months, and I wear the summer ones for 6 months. But the thing with the summer ones, they only last one year, and then after that, because I wear them every day, I wear them walking. But after 1 year, the summer ones, because they're not as heavy duty as the winter ones, they get cracks in them. And so the water just goes through them. I cross a creek every day. And so if the creek is high, then I have to put my boots in the water. And if there are cracks in them, my foot's going to get all wet. So my previous pair were all cracked up at the end of last year. So I was like, I remembered I should buy some new boots. So I'm going to be wearing my new boots on Tuesday. They should arrive any minute now, actually. I bought them yesterday from Amazon, so they should be arriving. They're supposed to arrive today, and they should be arriving any minute. So that's really good if they're not already here. So that's really good. So that was a bit of a sidebar. Looking forward to having my boots here. So the smashed burger with the video, with the fries, and then after that, I head to the Superstore at around 1 p.m. Yeah, so I guess it's like 30 minutes to make my video, and then some walking, and then also waiting for my food to be cooked. So then I have to go to the Superstore at 1 p.m. Did I say a.m.? I meant p.m. And I look for more school snacks. And then also, I don't know what this says, choco bars? No, croissant. Oh yeah, croissants. I want to look for some more croissants and cake, of course. So I'm going to look through. I'll also look at chocolate bars and I'm looking for a wide range of school snacks. So I should come home with a whole bunch of stuff where I can do another taste test. And then my final stop is, well, it's this sort of second to last final at 2:15. This is the one that I started with, the time, because it all revolves around this. Because after this, I'm going home. So I put this time first, and then I put all the other times after. except for this one because, well, these ones are sort of self-explanatory because they're from the beginning. But yeah, Pizza Nova. I'm going to Pizza Nova. I'm getting 2 small pizzas. One of them is a Canadian, and the other one is a chicken, sausage, and I can't decide if I'm going to get mushrooms or if I'm going to get ground beef. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I probably won't know until I'm there. So that's what I'm going to do. And then while my pizza's being made, I'm going to go to Dollarama. That's right next door. It's like actually, it's 2 stores over, but it's really, really close. I just walked there. It's a plaza. And I'm going to look for more school snacks and chocolate bars. And then I'll go back to Pizza Nova, get my pizzas, and then I'll head home. And it should be, hopefully, another successful, eventful excursion out on the town. Come back with a whole lot of goodies to eat. So really looking forward to that. So I just have to figure out where I'm going to make my video. I guess it also depends on if it's raining or not. It's not supposed to rain like during the day. I think it's supposed to rain more at night, but that's still like 3 days away, 4 days away. So it could change. All right, so let's continue with this brownie. Try to give you a close-up. Like you could see how moist and decadent this is. Like it's so soft, it's basically wet. It just melts in your mouth, which is so good. Yeah, this is like a million times better than that chocolate fudge brownie that I had from the Superstore. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay, should we try another half of this? Yeah, just tasty. The 2-bite brownie is tasty. I can't compare with this, but it's still tasty. All right, so now we got to finish off this guy. Oh yeah, and spoiler alert. Since I'm going to be eating pizza here, and since I'm going to be nuking it in the microwave, I'm going to be using cutlery when I eat it. This is something that I always do at home when I'm eating pizza. I always use cutlery. So I don't know if you think that's strange or anything, but I mean, I have to keep my hands clean. So take that. It's so sad. It's almost over. The brownie. Should I grab 2 more of the 2 bites? That'd be pretty funny. I can do it. I'm not like overly full or anything. At least we still have half of the Longo's brownie though. That thing is just so good. I think next time I go to the grocery store, to my usual grocery store, I think I'm gonna get another one. That is just like absolute insanity. So it's strange because on Tuesday, well, not strange, but I'm a little unsure of what to do here because Tuesday when I go to the superstore, Longo's is my usual grocery store that I go to every other Saturday. But when I'm going to the superstore on Tuesday, so I got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I got 4 days, and then Saturday, I'm going back to Longo's to get my usual items. So I have 4 days. So I think 3 or 4 of them will be dedicated to cake. To the cake that I buy at the superstore on Tuesday. So I was getting at this. It depends on how big the cake is for me to determine how to divide it, what number to divide it into, how many portions. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too big. So I'll have to figure that out. But then I go, and then if I also get croissants, and then so basically the croissants will have a best before date as well. So will the cake, and the candy, I don't think I have to worry about that. And then the school snacks, I definitely don't have to worry about that. Those will last forever. So I guess it's the croissants that I have to worry about if I do get them. It also depends on their best before date and also if they have them. And I was also thinking instead of getting like the chocolate croissants and the cinnamon croissants, I mean, they were amazing, but that's 2 days worth of desserts. So maybe I'll just get 1 box of the chocolates and just eat the entire box for 1 dessert day. That would be, so basically the best case scenario, I eat cake for 3 days and then the croissants for the 4th day. And then I go to Longo's to get my usual groceries and I get another cake at Longo's and a brownie. And I think that would probably be it for sort of, maybe not though. I might have to get 2 cakes. Yeah, so there's still a lot of thinking that has to be done. But it all depends on how much I can eat before this coming Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday, right? So next Saturday. Anyway, we still have some fun times to go. This is episode 40, right? I was saying I didn't want to do more than 52 episodes because I was going to post them once a week. But I think there's going to be more than 52 episodes. Sure seems like that, doesn't it? I think I'm just going to go for as long as I can go. I might end up taking more days off. And when I go to my usual grocery store, I'll just get another cake or something, and then I'll make another video. I don't know, but we have 1 bite left. Oh God, that brownie is just so absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. So let's grab 2 more of these guys. I didn't mean to do that, but it ended up working out. Okay, so I guess should I just use my knife to eat these? No, I'm gonna need my fork. However, I will cut them with my knife. Still have enough milk. I like this idea. Double brownies. Dueling brownies. Wow. Well, that was amazing. I could eat like a whole bunch more of these brownies. I could definitely eat 4 more, at least, but I'm not going to because I've already had too much sugar. I didn't have much tubetti. I had just a small bowl of tubetti, which does help for the desserts. Okay, well, I guess I'm done my meal. I have to finish my milk though. How to get all the chocolate off. Do I have a problem? Okay, let's finish my milk. Okay, so 1 day left. Tomorrow, having the remainder of the Lungless brownie. I'll have 4 more of these. I feel great right now. I guess it depends how much I weigh tomorrow. I'm assuming I'm gonna gain a bunch of weight after the 2 pizzas, because every time I've had pizza from there, I gain like 2 pounds. So, but I'll digest it eventually. And then I think, so once the video series is winding down, I think I'm gonna go back to my regular diet, or like close to my regular diet, and I'll see how much weight I lose. Because right now I'm barely gaining anything, and I'm eating like an absolute fatty. I'm a fatty at heart. I identify as a fatty. So it'd be interesting to know how much I lose when I go back to my regular diet. I won't be exactly my regular diet, because I had to stop making my cookies. I can't have my chicken thigh and fried potatoes and mixed vegetables dish anymore. So, but whatever. So yeah, 2 days left. So tomorrow is going to be the last video until Tuesday. And then Monday, I should say, I have a day to myself. Gonna have a couple chocolate bars. That'll be really good. I'll have a Mars bar, and I'll have a Twix bar, just like last time. And then Tuesday, I go into town, have a smash burger, etc., etc., etc. I've already told you exactly what I'm doing and what time I'm doing it. So I'm very much enjoying looking for. I keep saying that, and that's not proper English. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow.